Okay, we've got blue team here, Conduit of Raid in the losers finals. Bonten is going to be in the dark blue, and we've got Boarding Brick in the teal. They're both color.
And over on the red side, we have Best of Bonkai, Reckless Bonkai going Arbiter, and Best of BC going Desi. Now, first thing is that Brick was able to get a mini steal on Bankai's side, which is huge.
Yeah, it's 2-to-1 minis off the bat. And then the expensive single mini in the middle. Best of BC tried to get up raid camps, but like we've seen at the beginning of this tournament, this can certainly be rushed. The bans for this series were Forge and Atriox. So double cutter will be allowed, but of course they'll never be able to play cutter again in this series. It's pretty standard builds for everybody except for Reckless Bankai, who's going double raid camp here. And he's the Arbiter, so that's gonna be Enforcers.
Yeah, double Enforcer push. Gonna be a lot.
Got an armory from Bonten. There's gonna be snipers from Boarding Brick, so not too much pressure being put on, but they've got all the garrisons. So that does count for something. The grunts look like they might detonate these mines. Maybe not. Ooh, the Enforcer's running right into the sniper. That's unfortunate. It's running away though, not turning around to help. Which means they'll get the mini base killed. Yeah, easily. So red team definitely clawing their way back into their game map control wise. Double Sniper Garrison is definitely going to defend this mini base for at least a while. There's a ton of Marines as well, which can technically beat these Enforcers. Everyone is putting on some splash damage. More Marines coming in, as well as a Spartan, and even more Marines. Oh my god.
Those snipers fall to some suicide grunts.
Even more coming in, so those could get some money shots here. Ooh! Really good connections on both ends.
Vortex is the mines, not the Spartans, so.
Very nice Spartan Slam eradicates the Red Army. They really have nothing left to show for themselves right now, just a mini base. So the blue team should be able to rush that down, but they lost the mini bases on the sides. They don't have a whole lot left right now. They have turrets at home. There won't be a lot of aggression onto that. Hijacks coming in. And more Marines are being trained. They have grenades for Bonten. SLBC might just go tier 2 here without upgrading the second gen. So is Reckless Bankai.
Both teams have 2 nodes apiece, so they have some extra power coming in.
Yeah, some straggler units all over the place, but can't really go for the middle right now. That's blue territory. Actually, blue can do whatever they want. It's just that they'll have to deal with a tier 2 opponent. Both blue players upgrading their second generator. So they're very far behind in the tech game, but I mean, having the hero out kind of equalizes things. Reckless Bankai gonna be double pumping elite rangers. So that takes care of all these marines for sure. Ooh, nice slam by the Spartan, taking down the suicide grunts. And the marines can just keep going on that mini base.
Yeah, right now, having that double mini in the middle is very important because they were pretty much stuck at one base with no production pads. Just marines is the only thing they could build. Dark blue, though, grabbing an Expo off to the side, so we'll see if that gets going.
It looks like the Spartan is pretty much toast. That's 3 rangers. Too much. But the mini base should still go down to the marines. At least they got something done. Ooh, ODST in the back. Double ODST in the back, excuse me.
And that is why double leader is banned. Or will be.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't do it for this time, but that's a mistake. It's our first 2v2 tournament ever, so I'm just getting all the rules right. Easy to miss a thing or two.
The other team's still in a decent position with the amount of rangers they have. The other is take cost blue quite a bit to do that.
Hammer starts coming in for best of BC. Doesn't have a whole lot of tier 2 units just yet. Focus more on expanding sooner. Rick getting combat tech. And Bonten just has no production whatsoever. It's really just supply pads, gens, and an expo. The expo is where the units will have to be made.
Yeah, and Bankai's main just got double archer missile.
Oh my god.
Butter is one of the most disgusting double leaders. That's why.
Funny he didn't have stasis to defend.
Probably what he wasn't really looking at the time.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I generally feel Arbiter should be able to defend with like Plasma Bolt against the ODSTs and all that. Combat Tech Marines are in, together with the ODSTs and the Nightingales and Snipers. It's starting to look like a pretty good game for blue. But Decimus is not finished chasing down the Nightingale there. The hero doesn't really have opposition, so they could take over the middle again. The SC will be ready again, so we can expect a doubling. And yeah, there's the mines. ODST's dropping in for the stun. Nice detonation. But the satchels aren't gonna detonate. Still, that Warlord isn't doing too much right now. Vortex slowing this whole thing down. is a glassing beam, but it's really not hitting the units. Looks like red team was just way too isolated here. Oh, might get away with that warlord if he's careful.
He's dodging, and he has engineers above his head.
Oh god.
A siphon that shouldn't be. Oh, he walked right back into a mine. Never mind.
Yeah, blue team's looking pretty good here with all these ODSTs. Plus forward base is finished. But there should be turrets there soon. Now the Expo's next. ODST's throwing their satchels. There's a lot more where that came from. Total of 6 ODSTs on the field. Maybe I'm missing some. As the PC's base completely undefended will be easily destroyed. There's only a handful of marauders here for him. Very far away from tier 3. No hero again. So it's really just a ranger blob that they can count on. Honestly, if the Decimus player had the ranger ball, the healing that he could get from that would be pretty crazy. Shuts down the Marines pretty hard too.
Yeah, right now red team's pretty much just getting suffocated. They'll need to survive much longer into the game in order to make this one competitive. Because this is where Cutter's at his strongest, is right around 5th point. 5th point, 6th point.
Yeah, when they can get their double big drop in, that's gonna be a really spooky moment. Doesn't look like that's the case though. It's gonna be a damage donut instead. Base shield will drop fast. There's plenty of Cyclops here to deal with. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what blew up faster, the base or the units.
Looks like the units. Looks like the units. In the blue color, we have got Team Conduit of Raid, represented by Boarding Brick 53 in the teal and Bontin 21 in the dark blue. Leaders are Shipmaster and Yap Yap.
Over on the red side, we have Reckless Bonkai, Best of Bonkai, with Best of BC going Cutter and Shipmaster. Yeah, the way I'm laying down, it completely covers the mini map. That's why I don't do this. Gotta sit up.
Fuck a boom. Can't even chill.
Oh, good. Interesting. Triple supply opener for Best of BC. Basically doing his best to make sure they don't get mini stolen. Which looks like they succeeded, actually. They bought 4 of the 5, and the last one is the easiest to buy.
There you go. Yeah, Yap Yap has been denied, man. And actually, Yap Yap is behind now in the mini base count because of the stealing attempts. Even Boarding Break has actually gone for a triple harvester here. Now finally gets 2 minis. Power extractors coming in for best of BC. Just the one, I guess, for now. Maybe a hero would be made. No, it's a harvester. Surprised. And just marines being made actually for reckless bug guy trying to find out what these guys are doing. It takes a while. But yeah, there's a barracks in the front mini base actually.
Yeah, just an insane amount of supply pads right now out of yellow and red. There's not a single production until they finally sacked one for an armory. I guess red does have a barracks, but nothing built on it.
It's boarding brick that has all the production. Triple raid camp.
Yeah, that's a lot. So that's gonna be all heavy grunts mainly.
Yeah, has to be. So not so many cannon fodder this time. Still, there will be some. We got vehicle shielding for our shippy player Bonton. Expect tons of ghosts there. Should be some pretty.
Yeah, we have
nice
double gen already out of Best of BC. So, no supply or no production out of him yet. It's gonna be spamming grunts, I guess. Ghosts, actually. Like you said, vehicle shielding is coming up, so gonna be a bunch of ghosts. First node of the game is taken by red team. Blue is rallying a lot of units right now, down to the middle.
Oh yeah, all these ghosts, all the grunts, heavy grunts especially. Will be able to easily take over the nodes. But they're under attack by ghosts. So BC has 6 at the moment. Some more coming across the map. And Bonton gonna try to respond to this. Also has 6. And it looks like Best of BC gets the advantage in the Rams. They should be able to get out of here, really. Oh god, those mines, the Yap player is looking... Actually, that wasn't that bad.
The last one detonated full, but didn't really kill anything. Making a lot.
Nice little skirmish, nothing really happened though. Team Red has 3 power nodes. That's a pretty nice advantage. They're working on number 4 as well. Spartan might get started up from this. Unless Team Blue stops it. They're right there. Should go for it, I think. Is ODST maybe a risk here? It was Cutter, right? Yeah. No supplies for it. So they're just gonna run away, leave the power node behind.
Yeah, first expo looks like it's being taken from the red team. They're gonna attempt to take the expo right in front of where the blue's army is. I think that's a misplay. But they really don't have a chance. He doesn't even have any turrets on his main either. So this could be very bad for yellow here in just a second. They are out of position. He's trying to rally the ghosts back, but light blue will probably already be in position to be doing damage to the base. They're gonna go to counter. This is gonna be a base trade. Oh, nope, yellow's coming back. There's gonna be a beam, House of Splits. Actually, really good.
That's
the
awesome.
ghosts just move the other way.
It's just killing cannon fodder. Oh, that's so sad. Very nicely done by boarding brick here. Nice body Bonton. Bonton is also here. The ghost battle should really start right now. He's currently finding a turret, which is not what these guys are good at. Oh my, the yellow ghosts are punishing this.
There's an engineer with a methane wagon coming behind, so I think their damage output's going to swing into blue's favor here. On the other side of the map, we got to try an attempted base trade, but oh, that mine arm, oh my god, just took down a bunch of Marines and Flamers. There are 2 turrets here. He's trying to just straight main it down. The base is at half health instead of going for pads, but I don't think it's going to be able to finish it off. We'll have to watch that.
Oh, with ODSTs, maybe we're still a little bit further away from having that. But more Marines and Hellbringers are coming in, and no defense is in sight. Even the Spartan's gonna get the shield back. It's in hold position back there.
It looks like yellow is going to hold. He's going to lose some pads for sure, but overall he's going to be able to hold.
Yeah, so many ghosts, man. They can just chase this to Kingdom Come. But red? He's killing Boarding Brick's base. This is going down.
100%. He has no way of healing it.
Oh my god. Is that it for light blue?
Yep.
He can buy new bases and... Oh, he just tapped out.
Stacks. We got a game 3 for these teams.
Yeah, well done by Best of Bankai. They made it happen. And there's some hidden grunts. Everybody, here is Conduit of Raid in the blue color. This team is made up of 121, the dark blue, and in the teal we've got Boarding Brick 53. They're gonna be playing Isabel and Decimus.
And over on the red side we have Best of Bankai, made up with Best of BC and Reckless Bankai. They are going Colony and Isabel. Gen 2nd. Interesting. And Gen 2nd from both Isabel players, actually. I think they're both expecting to be able to grab the power on the side.
Well, the Jackrabbit is kind of advantaged here. Without perfect micro, that is, so... In my opinion, that's good.
I was gonna say, Bumpton decided he went Gen 2nd, but he didn't upgrade his first pad. He actually saved the power to upgrade the Gen, which is different than what the other guy did on the other Isabel. And then he eventually got enough power to upgrade the pad second. But now he cannot afford to buy a 4th pad, so I was kind of curious how that would line up, and it didn't line up very well. All that wondering. That's why you don't.
Oof.
Actually, Bankai did the same thing, except he didn't upgrade his pad. He has 2 non-upgraded supply pads.
Well, he just lost his Marines in the middle, so that really sucks for Bankai.
Yeah. Yep.
Jackrabbit's gonna get chased down as well. Oof. Dude, that's a pain point. Blue's gonna take all the power and the supplies here. And there's more in the middle, of course. So Team Red's not going away empty-handed, but ouchies.
Yeah, Boarding Break deciding to go double gen right off the rip. He's going to try to get into Tech 2 with Decimus. Not exactly sure what he's going to do with it. Maybe Banshees.
Scorpion loss coming in here. Hatting Harrington asking him why he's not sub. Gives the sub. Nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support again. Yep. Crazy 2v2 day for those that haven't been around. This is an amateur league. This is the first qualifier for it. There will be 2 more, and then the main event. which is currently at $140 price pool, but can be grown if you guys choose to contribute to it or something like that. Totally optional, of course. I'm sure we'll be seeing these guys improve throughout. Oh, Kaboom's getting one too, nice.
Thank you, Scorpion Loss. I'm never actually in chat, so that's why. I'm on screen instead.
Well, we've got a Spartan on the field from Buntin 21. That'll help a lot to taking over the nodes, but guess what? The other team already has that. Bankai is coming in with his own. And that looks upgraded. The other one's not. Take the fight? No? It's gonna be the second power node for Team Red, and they're coming in with some choppers as well, running down grunts. The players are pretty close together here, so it's easy to coordinate when it comes to defense and whatnot. That's tier 2 for boarding brick.
I wonder if they're gonna go try to get that expo right there. And he is. That's why they cleaned up the unit behind it.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Whenever you click up to tier 2, the next 200 power should probably be a base.
And some of that is decoys.
Oh my god, some of these Spartan slams going down. Mines are a little out of position there. It's gonna be a vortex.
But they're armed, and the Spartan's right behind it. I wonder if he remembers the mines are there.
Yeah, if Team Red decides to retreat, they might walk through it. Gotta be careful with that. Skid Chopper getting healed back up to full. That's always a huge moment. Looks like it's blue team that's suffering from this rather. Since Marines actually do not have grenades, they decide to sack the base. Lots more choppers
coming in from behind.
Oof. Yeah, try to not ram with the low HP ones. It's really important to micro that because they take some retaliation damage there. Rams are not free. 1200 power now for Best of BC. Cab putting himself right to tier 3. So Apex is up already. Might be seeing some mass air. An expansion wouldn't be the worst. There it is. And we've got a ninja base. Whoa.
Yeah, I was about to say. Trying to steal an expo. It's already over halfway done. 22 seconds. So it's going to force red and yellow to kind of look back for a little bit. But they do have 3 nodes already to 0.
The cross ninjaing again. Oh my god. There's no way this works out. Okay, we have straight into air tier 2 here from boarding brick. Just takes a little while to get into tier 3 and then you can get all the Banshee upgrades in the world made by you. Just pump. Okay, now upgrading the Spartan. Firmly stuck in tier 2 with all these base purchases. Well, that's fine. Got the most
they do know about the Banshees as well, because the Banshees have gone over nodes several times, so Banshees are not hidden.
Yeah, so they can please prepare, build turrets on the bases, put some units nearby. There's a Hunter Captain here. Oh, that's a very early heal.
Yep. A little unnecessary. Allows the Banshee just move and then go to the other expo that we know it's got to be either just built, which it was, or almost done.
And the Marines
Banshee
decide to hit
are
the main.
beelining backwards because they have no choice. They have Marines on their base. There's a Vortex with a... Oh my god. That was a hack. And then there's
more.
a beam.
Oh god. Yellow getting leader power the hell out of here.
Those are the Goliaths on the base. Lose at least one pad.
And we've got Kodiaks as well from our Isabel player here, Bonton. Smacking this base real hard. Goliaths get cleaned up. What did they get? Like a pad?
Yep. Just one.
Yeah, the Banshees are getting pretty good in number, but there's so many Wolverines here to counter them. Rekas Bankai probably has accelerated assembly or something. It's 5 Wolverines now, oh my god.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, even the Desi Banshees are going to struggle against that. They're going to get Plasma Torpedo momentarily as Boarding Brick is in tier 3. That's a base destruction. Where is... what's his face? Boundless Siphon. It's 9 minutes plus, so
Yeah,
it should
true.
be in. What did he pick instead? There it is.
Oh, he has it. He just hasn't... I guess he just hasn't hit anything yet. They're attempting to hit Yellow's Expo.
Yeah, the Hogs and the Banshees together absolutely can do this. They hit in both bases at the same time. Interesting. Well, Red's just going to take over this bottom expo. There's a bunch of units up on the high ground to defend. 2 turrets as well. Anti-vehicle turret will push away the Warthogs. The Banshees are still
There's a Wolverine
going.
now on the Banshees. But only one. It's not enough to kill the Banshees. And he does have the Tech 3 leader power, so anti-air on that. Now here's the Wolverines he needed.
Vortex is locking down the Hunter Captain. It's getting pretty low health. Healing's about to go out too, but there's 2 engineers. And teleport saves it.
Yeah, Red Team's sitting on all 5 nodes. It's an insane amount of power.
Yeah, soon they won't be needing generators.
Seriously.
For the moment, they can definitely spend it though. There's population upgrades to get, there's unit upgrades to get. Boarding Brick also in, well, in tier 3 and expanding. Could get the pop upgrades. Doesn't have a lot of supplies. Banshees aren't cheap. Surprised to not see our colony player, you know, gearing up for big drops or anything like that. Devastating Host is just one of those incredible leader powers that you can push a base with.
He's building grunts. I don't know why. He's going rates as well. Just doesn't have much supply. Finally building a 3rd gen. Red is. They're double pump pushing that expo. Red's not able to get the proxy expo.
Banshees are seriously low in number. Warden Brick needs to contribute in some other way. And soon. Taking out those Reavers would be a good start. Maybe Bunting can get it done. Goshawk, that's my favorite thing.
Mr. BC just got Scorch Mortar, which is gonna help when he's pumping these Reavers. Or, Rays, sorry.
Looks like the Banshees are going to be really useful here to defend against the Goliath drop. And the common player has gone for combat repair. Wraith gets stolen. And guess what? Nobody can see the Hunter Captain.
That's gonna be veteran Z in a little bit if he sits there long enough. No skits on this Hunter Captain, which I don't like. Okay, he's got one. Never mind.
One veteran C.
Yep.
And he's working away at the base too. It's a pretty big army though. I don't think he can ignore that. The Rams are gonna knock him into the mines. Oh, they detonate, but doesn't look like the full damage went through.
Oh, just teleporting away from his Alice teammate so she can die and on her own.
Okay, blue team is taking back the nodes now, so that's good. They are using hold command, I think. No, just idle. Army's starting to look really good for blue team. As for red, best of PCI is like 32 pop. Where's the stuff? Trying to triple expand, I guess. Does have a oh my god. Kaboom. We've got vultures. By the teleporter. Okay, how many banshees are we looking at? I don't think they can handle it.
A lot of vultures.
That's a lot. And they've come across just now. It's a very nukeable base. There's no shield on it.
He's gonna. Well, what's great about this? You can go in, nuke that base, go back to the teleporter, go to Dark Blues Expo. Why is he not nuking that base? Naka, why is he not nuking that base?
Getting greedy, going for the main?
Okay, good. I was gonna say, I'm like, please, no. This is the easiest bit. You can nuke that base, don't walk across the map if you want to.
Yeah, you can just go back home, right? Like, there's no need to take risks. This is a big piece of damage right there.
Alright, there we go.
Nuking, boarding brick back into the Stone Ages. I mean, yeah, but Decima's Banshees are good, but, you know, you need the numbers, and boarding brick hasn't been able to establish because his base keeps getting taken down. If that was on 2 bases, I think the other team would be more worried, but vultures are really good too. We are seeing a little bit of resource exchanges coming down. 98 population now for yellow. Also a super easy base to destroy. Don't even need nukes.
Oh my god, the shield goes up on Red's Expo right before they finish it.
Oh.
Not gonna do much, but it will buy a little bit of time because the base is gonna heal underneath the shield, so take even longer.
Does he have an engineer swarm or something?
Might have an engineer swarm, but what's not much point because you can use it on the vultures. Honestly, it's be better.
True. Oh god.
Sending him power. I think he's trying to get the. Oh boy.
That's ambitious. The beam disappears, but it's still there. Believe me.
That base is dead.
Oh my god! Fontaine just lost his main. Decimus drop coming in to clean up the vultures for trying to. There's a lot of fakes here. I'm afraid the bench is shooting the fakes.
Half health too.
Fontaine's next base looks to be very easy to destroy as well. The hogs are coming back, but they've got nothing on the vultures, I'm afraid. More nukes. They're not even going to be needing the nukes, holy. Dude, Bonneton's out of the game. He's got a really good army. So I think he
Yep.
can click a base still, but holy moly.
Is this the finals? No, this is the losers finals.
Oh, okay. That's just a crowning jewel now. Colony go into full power here. Wraith is about to get stolen. I'm not sure the Spartan will make it. But like, Team Blue has resigned. There's no more bases. Vultures have done it, really. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.